Good evening, my wonderful, soulful spirits. I am so happy to be here with you tonight. I have a special treat. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the top 5 beauty hacks that I, Monica Bickerstaff, have in common with ancient Egyptian Queen Cleopatra. Now, before we get started and before I run down the top 5, these are just so exciting. I never realized Queen Cleopatra and moi had this type of connection. But let me introduce myself to you. I am Monica Bickerstaff, and I am a certified holistic health practitioner with expertise in the areas as a certified aromatherapist, a master herbalist, and a traditional Chinese medicine healer. Now, you might say to yourself, wow, that is a mouthful. And yes, it is. But I am a triple threat. And guess what? This week is the grand celebration week of the launch of my online store. Look below, click on the little click link, and go to my store, Monica's Vegas Holistic Health Emporium. You can find all of the natural wellness and beauty essentials that you need for your body, mind, and spirit. And I'm going to share with you a few of those products that I have for sale in my store because Queen Cleopatra and myself have some beauty hacks in common. So let's get started. I wanted to share a little bit about Queen Cleopatra with you. She was an Egyptian queen, and as you know, the science of aromatherapy began 5,000 years ago as a bona fide medical science with the ancient Egyptians. One of our historians, Cassius, he said this about Queen Cleopatra. She was a woman of surpassing beauty, and when she was in the prime of her youth, she was most striking. Queen Cleopatra possessed a most charming voice and knowledge of how to make herself agreeable to everyone. Being brilliant to look upon and to listen to with the power to subjugate everyone. She was renowned for her intellect. Did you know that Queen Cleopatra spoke fluently 9 languages? Okay, so now let's get to some of the beauty secrets that Queen Cleopatra and myself have in common. Uh, but first, let me introduce to you my herbal and beauty guru, because if I did not talk about Nana tonight, if I did not bring her into this discussion, she would go and say some things about her granddaughter. Now, this is my Nana. I've shared her with you before. She is 100 years young, and she introduced me to herbs and essential oils when I was 4 years old in her kitchen. As you can see, she has a head full of beautiful, thick, silver gray hair. We call her the silver fox. She still has all of her mental faculties, no signs of dementia. She can hold you down in any type of conversation. And, she's just wonderful to get a lot of this wisdom from. I get my folklore wisdom from her. I know it's tried and true, and I combine it with the scientific and medical wisdom and background and training that I have. So, one of the things that I found out that Queen Cleopatra and myself have in common is the use of grapeseed oil. I use grapeseed oil in Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir as the carrier oil. The carrier oil is the oil that is blended with the essential oils. So I have essential oils of cedarwood, peppermint, rosemary, lavender, some other essential oils in this blend. Nana's Healthy Hair Elixir is wonderfully fantastic for all hair types, all ages, all ethnicities, men, women, children. When I talk about Nana's healthy hair elixir, that gives me an excuse to get my hair together on camera. But I just want to share this potent, very potent elixir with you. You can buy it in my store. It sells for $15.95, and a little bit goes a long way. Now, let me give you the secrets about the grapeseed oil. The grapeseed oil has wonderful omega 6s and 9s, vitamin E in it, and it's a very I would say a very substantive oil in that it provides the nutrients, but it doesn't leave any greasy residue. So, what I found out in my research is uh, Queen Cleopatra used to combine green grapes, crushed green grapes, grapeseed oil, and honey. She would mix it together and massage it into her face especially, and she would leave it on for 15 minutes. That's how she was able to maintain a beautiful bronze hue of her complexion. She self-tanned. That was Queen Cleopatra's self-tanner, that combination. So I found that to be very interesting. What else did I find in my little secret treasure chest of beauty secrets and beauty hacks? I found out that Queen Cleopatra loved a sea salt scrub. Now, sea salt scrub, I use the pink Himalayan sea salt, okay? That's a wonderful salt for texturizing and exfoliating your skin. Now, you know, our skin is our largest organ, so we must take care of it. I exfoliate twice a week, and I like to add essential oils to my sea salt. I add lavender, I add cypress, and I add lemon. Those are wonderful essential oils that help to um, detox my skin and also leave it with a wonderful, soft luster and feel. So Queen Cleopatra was into the sea salt, okay? I like, again, Himalayan pink sea salt, but if you want to get a kosher sea salt or rock sea salt, that will work well too. And what else did I find out? Oh my goodness. Now, this is a trend of ours. Most of us are using apple cider vinegar in one way, shape, or form. I know when I was growing up, my mom used to make a rinse for my hair after shampooing of apple cider vinegar and lavender buds. She would actually blend it. I remember seeing those little things floating in the bottle with the top on it. And after she would shampoo and condition my hair, she would give me a rinse with the apple cider vinegar. Now, I know that from my research, Queen Cleopatra actually used apple cider vinegar as a skin toner. So apple cider vinegar, as we know, is a wonderful skin toner. It helps to restore the pH balance in your skin mantle. And I would also say that witch hazel blended with the essential oil of rose is also a wonderful anti-aging skin toner for you, all skin types. With the apple cider vinegar as a skin toner, you have to be careful depending on what skin type you have. With the witch hazel and the rose absolute essential oil skin toner, all skin types can use it. The rose essential oil not only will help to diminish the wrinkles and scars in your skin, but it's also wonderful. It smells so good that it will help to lift your spirits. Rose essential oil is an antidepressant. Now, as we move on to essential oils, uh, Queen Cleopatra and I have two essential oils in common. One is jasmine. I keep my pure jasmine essential oil in this beautiful um, parfum decanter, and also rose essential oil. Now, let me tell you about my Simmer Down Chica blend. I have in my Simmer Down Chica blend, which is wonderful for de-stressing and for balancing the hormones. I have the rose essential oil, I have jasmine essential oil, I have lavender, and I have geranium. So this is the Simmer Down Chica. You can find this in my store for $15.95. This is the tonic that you want, ladies, to de-stress. I promise you can de-stress in 7 seconds or less, and also to balance hormones. But let me fill you in on the secret about the rose essential oil. So actually, Queen Cleopatra, she was very, I would say, persnickety in particular about keeping fresh rose petals lining the halls of her palace. And she would also, outside of her boudoir window, she always kept fresh rose bushes and gardenia. I love gardenia too. The essence of gardenia is heavenly. She would keep gardenias and roses planted outside of her boudoir window. Now, those essences of those two flowers, they do so much for us, but they lift our spirits. They provide us with a sensual feeling. They restore our spirit. Uh, they're wonderful as a tonic for the skin. So Queen Cleopatra knew what was up. And jasmine, now I've talked to you all about jasmine oil in the past. You have to be careful because when you apply jasmine, you just want to apply a little bit of jasmine to your pulse points, because I promise you that the jasmine oil, um, you apply a little bit, you go outside, you're going to attract some elements, let's just say, of the humankind. And they may be the ones you want, or they may be the ones that you don't want. Now, I wear jasmine essential oil when I'm planning a hot rendezvous with my honey bear. And so we'll have to talk to him one evening about what that does to him. But jasmine is known as a natural aphrodisiac essential oil. So just be careful when you wear that jasmine, okay? And keep in mind that jasmine is in the Simmer Down Chica, ladies, all right? Now, what else? Oh, dried resins. This is a resin chip of frankincense. I found out that Queen Cleopatra used to burn dried resins throughout the palace. She would burn frankincense, myrrh, amber, what else? And cinnamon bark. Okay, now those essential oils, those resins, they are restorative. They help us with our focus, our clarity, hormone balancing for both men and women. They are seductive and they are spiritual. So, it was wonderful to hear how intellectually appointed Queen Cleopatra was, in addition to her allure and the reputation that she has for her beauty and her seductiveness. So she was the total package. She had it all going on, and she happened to be one of the most resilient, one of the most um, inclined monarchs during that time. In other words, it's her name that is associated with a lot of the positive changes that happened in in Egypt, and in the surrounding areas during her reign. She did a lot. Okay, number 5, our last beauty hack is, I'm back to the essential oils. I have to say, she would have her handmaidens at least twice a day, massage her from head to toe with the rose essential oil and the jasmine essential oil. That's it. That's all I can say. I don't have a handmaiden. I'm not sure about you all, but it's wonderful to know that when you do go to your massage appointments, you can take your oils with you. I recommend again, get with my Simmer Down Chica, get with my Peace of Mind. That's also a wonderful massage oil that has vanilla, wild orange, lavender, and cinnamon in it. My Anoint. Anoint is a wonderful head to toe massage blend. I have several clients who use Anoint and take it with them to their appointments. Anoint I blend with frankincense and myrrh, wild orange, a little bit of cinnamon. Anoint is the oil, let's call it the royal oil. It is an all body anointing oil. And you can get all of these things just at the click of your fingertips right below the information for my store, Monica's Vegas Holistic Health Emporium. Shop now and save before the holidays get a little crazy. It has been wonderful being back with you again tonight. I will be with you tomorrow night. And, I'm kind of digging keeping these topics a little secret until I come into your space and join you. It's kind of fun for me. But I had a lot of fun preparing for this top 5 beauty hacks that I have in common with Queen Cleopatra. Who knew? And on my way out, I want to share a little story with you about her famed relationship with Mark Antony. So, rumor has it that when Antony would return from battle, she would have her servants line his pathway from literally from the base of the stairs all the way through the palace, the winding, if you can just imagine, the winding marble trails of the palace, all the way into her boudoir with fresh rose petals. And in her boudoir, when he was coming, she would burn sandalwood and patchouli. Now, just a little FYI, patchouli is the aphrodisiac for men. So you burn patchouli, you wear jasmine, boom! That's a wonderful love potion. Join me again tomorrow. I am Monica Bickerstaff, your Fountain of Youth guru, and I wish you all wonderful rubbing, wonderful evening, day, afternoon, and check out my store. Okay? All of these wonderful products, all of these beauty hacks that I have in common with Queen Cleopatra, you can buy them from me. I will make them especially for you, and you know that they will be blended with love and precise wisdom. Okay? And a little bit of sass too. All right. Have a wonderful evening, my wonderful soulful spirits, and I will be back with you tomorrow when we will talk about, I'm not telling.